Hello, how to solve this exponential problem? This is 2 power t and this equals t power 32. We are solving for all values of t that satisfy this equation. Now, if you observe, we have a variable here and we have a variable here. So this is quite unlikely because all the variables must be in one part. That's what we need to do. So let's start by eliminating this variable here. So for us to eliminate this, we multiply this exponent by 1 over t. I have 2 power t raised to the power of 1 over t equals, this is t power 32, and this is raised to the power of 1 over t. Now consider this. If you have a power n raised to the power of n, this equals a power n times n. So we are going to multiply this exponent out, and we are going to have 2 power t times 1. This is t divided by t, and this equals t power 32 times 1. This is 32 divided by t. So from here, this divide itself, we have 1. We have 2 equals t power 32 divided by t. So at this particular point in time, what we are going to do is we observe that the number is here, there's variable here, there's variable here, and there's number here. So let's also eliminate this number from here and move it towards here. For us to achieve that, we multiply this exponent again by 1 over 32. We have 2 power 1 over 32 equals t power, this is 32 divided by t, and this is raised to the power 1 over 32. So what we are going to do again is to apply this identity. If you have a power n raised to the power of m, and this equals a power n times m. So applying this right here, what we are simply going to do will be, we have, this is 2 power 1 over 32, and this equals t power 32 times 1. That is 32 divided by t times 32. That is 32t. So at this particular point, this cancels this. You have 2 power 1 over 32. And this equals t power 1 over t. Now, at this particular point, you can agree with me that this is 2, this is 32, this is t, and this is t. So the base and this are the same, while this and this are different. So for us to proceed with this solving, this and this must be the same. So what we can do is, if you copy out this 1 over 32, we have 1 over 32. This can simply be rewritten as 1 times 2, that is 2 over 64. So we are doing this in order to ensure that the base and this denominator and the exponent are the same. So you have 2 power 2 over 64. This is the equivalent fraction of 1 over 32. And this equals t power 1 over t. Now at this particular point, we can factor out these 2. Have 2 power 2 times 1 over 64 equals t power 1 over t. Now, if you have a power n times n, this equals a power n raised to the power of n. So applying this right here, we have 2 power 2 raised to the power of 1 over 64, and this equals t power 1 over t. So right now, what we are going to do is to find the value of 2 power 2, and 2 power 3 is 4. We have 4 power 1 over 64 equals t power 1 over t. Now, the next thing we are going to do is we consider 1 over 64, and this equals 1 times 2, that is 2 over 64 times 2. That is 128. We also replace this with 2 over 128, so we have 4 power 2 over 128, and this equals t power 1 over t. So the next thing we are going to do is to factor out 2 from here. We have 4 power 2 times 1 over 128. And this equals t power 1 over t. So what we are going to do is we apply the same identity, a power n times n. This equals a power n or power n. Now what we are going to do is to apply the same identity right here. We have 4 power 2 all to the power of 1 over 128. And this equals t power 1 over t. So from here, we have 4 power 2, that is 4 times 4, that is 16. 3 power of 1 over 128. And this equals t power 1 over t. Now, here we also have this different from this, so we consider this identity again. If you have 1 over 128, this equals 2 over 256. So we replace it here. We simply have 16 power 2 over 256. And this equals t power 1 over t. So from here, I can factor out these two. I have 16 power 2 times 1 over 256. And this equals t power 1 over t. So you can easily have this as a power n times n equals a power n or power n. So 16 power 2, this is 16 times 16. 6 times 6, that is 36, 6 carry over 3. 6 times 1, 6. 1 times 6, 6. 1 times 1, 1. So you add up. Okay, 16 times this, 6, 6 times 1, 6, 6 plus 3, this is 9. So it is 9, so you add, this is 6. 9 plus 6, 15, 5 carry over 1, accurate is 256. So you have 256 power 1 over 256. And this equals t power 1 over t. So right now, we have 256 here, we have 256 here, we have t here, we have t here. Now look at this. If you have a power 1 over a, and this equals b power 1 over b, at this point, you can easily have 1 over a equals 1 over b. You cross multiply, a equals b, right? So we do the same thing here. We are simply going to have 1 over 256 equals 1 over t. T times 1, that is t, equals 256 times 1, that is 256. So our value for t is 256. Now what we are going to do next will be to check if that value will satisfy this equation. So we have t equals 256. We have 2 power t equals t power 32. So let's consider 256 for t. We have 2 power 256 equals 256 power 32. From here, remember 256 is 2 times 2 times 2 times, that is 2 power 8. You have 2 power 256 equals 2 power 8 or power 32. So I can multiply this exponent out. So I'm going to have 2 power 256 equals 2 power 8 times 32. 8 times 2, that is 16. 6 carry over 1. 8 times 3, 24. 24 plus 1, 25. 2 power 256 equals 2 power 256. Have you seen that? So the answer here is obviously correct, which is t equals 256. So that's how you can actually solve this exponential problem. The first step is to ensure that you move all the variables to one side and the numbers to one side. Then from there, you can easily ensure that the base here and the base here are the same by making use of equivalent fractions. Then you continue till when the bases are not the same, you compare them. So that is the idea of solving this particular problem. You continue to when you get to this point where this point is the same, you can then compare these exponents by applying this identity. think that is what we just basically did. So ladies and gentlemen, this is how you can solve this problem. I believe you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you and see you again.